What if I told you that you can train less and get better and faster results? You see, in order to make progress, our training must be getting harder week to week. Whether it is by doing more reps, more sets, or a harder exercise variation, some form of progression is needed to keep getting stronger. With that in mind, there is so much we can do before our body gets so fatigued that a break is needed to keep our training productive and effective. This is where deload weeks come into place. A deload week is simply a period where we intentionally train easier than we're used to with the purpose of bringing down fatigue while retaining our progress. Before we continue, a huge disclaimer: if you train for fun, you are a recreational athlete, you don't care about getting super strong, or you are a complete beginner, deload weeks might not be for you, so you can simply stop watching this video. For the rest of us, why do we deload on the first place? A deload week simply gives our muscles, CNS, tendons, and ligaments a break so we can train hard again for another few weeks and keep making progress. Typically, a deload week is done after 4 to 8 weeks of hard training. Usually, the more advanced you are, the sooner you're gonna have to deload. You can either take a reactive approach where you choose to deload after your performance stalls or even declines, or a proactive approach where you plan your deload on a specific week of your training cycle. There are many ways to deload, but let's get the most important principle about a deload week, and it is it must be easy, at least in comparison to your regular training. We can either reduce volume of work, overall intensity, a combination of both, or take a full week off. When reducing volume, simply cut all your sets by half while keeping the same intensity. When reducing intensity, we simply reduce the load if we have extra weight or we drop one progression. Given that it's not so simple to reduce intensity in calisthenics, I prefer a reduction in volume. However, stick to the end of the video where I'm gonna be sharing my personal approach. Finally, you can take a full week off. This will bring fatigue down a lot, but we might lose some adaptations. Additionally, it's been shown that light sessions can speed up recovery faster than not training at all. Just know that if you take one full week off, nothing is going to happen. You're going to be totally fine, although it's not optimal given that in calisthenics, technique is so important. So if you take one full week off, you might feel a little bit rusty once you go back to training. Finally, I would like to share my personal approach when it comes to deloads. I personally split my deloads in first half of the week and second half of the week. During the first half, I keep intensity the same and cut sets to about 30%. The second half of the week, I still reduce volume as mentioned, but additionally, I reduce overall intensity to fully recover. If doing weighted calisthenics, for example, I reduce the load by 50%. If doing a skill movement like planche lean, I reduce the lean and/or seconds. If doing regular bodyweight reps, I'll most likely reduce the amount of reps, which is a form of reducing intensity as well. Again, there is not a right way to do it. There are millions of ways to deloads. I've just experimented long enough to see what works for me. Really reducing volume and intensity on the second half of the week allows my body to fully recover and my central nervous system to fully recover so I can have a productive following training phase. Now, I'd like to conclude with 2 things that I personally do on my deload weeks. First, I test new exercises to see if they are a great fit for the next training phase. I play around with the setup and execution so I don't have to be testing anything during actual training. Second, I put extra focus on technique. The easier training allows me to tweak and adjust my technique better than going all in. That's all I got for today. I really wanted to keep this video super simple. Big shout out to Mike Israel from Renaissance Periodization, where I got most of the information that you see from this video. If you want a deep dive on this topic, definitely check out his channel. And if you would like us to guide you in your practice, join our online SM Academy where you get access to all the workout programs for calisthenics, yoga, hand balancing, and much more with one single subscription. And with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below what else would you like us to cover on this channel. Thank you guys so much for the support. We've grown so much on the past month, is unreal. So thank you all. Welcome to all the new members. We love you all so much and we'll see you next week. Peace out.